Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my Tuesday assembly. Now, today is Safer Internet Day, and we're going to have a little look at a PowerPoint presentation all about being safe online. This is something you would normally do in school with your teachers, and it's really important at the moment because you're using the internet so much more. So let's have a little look. Give me 1 second. So, Safer Internet Day 2021, and they have a theme every year, and this year's theme is An Internet We Trust, exploring the reliability in the online world. So let's think about the internet first. What do you use the internet for? Have a little think for me. Because we know the internet is an amazing place. It provides us with entertainment, allows us to communicate, and helps us learn new things. How often do you use the internet? What do you use it for? And we all know we are using it a lot more at the moment. We're having to do homeschooling on it. I'm sure we're using it for a little bit more entertainment than we would, especially in the winter because it's a little bit chillier out there. So it is really important to think about online safety. Lots of people use the internet, many people across the world. And we have that figure there, 4.5 billion people were using the internet by the end of 2019. That's an awful lot of people. How do we access the internet? There are lots of different devices that we can use to access the internet or that access the internet themselves. How many can you think of? Have a little think for me. What have you got in the home? What have you got out and about that goes on the internet? Let's see. We've got our mobile phones, our laptops, maybe our headphones. Our sat nav in our car uses the internet. Our televisions, our cars in general might have access to the internet. Our game boxes, or our Kindles, or our tablets. Lots of things, and I wonder if there's any more that you can think of out there. So, most importantly, what is Safer Internet Day? It's a day that's celebrated over 100 countries across the world, and where we're in school, we normally think about it in school too. And as I said, they have their theme, thinking about reliability of the online world, because we need to be able to trust what we see and what we hear every day from the internet. We need to learn to separate the information we see from fact or fiction. We've got our facts, our truth, what is really happening in the world, and then our fiction, the things that are made up and aren't real. How do you know if you can trust something online? You might just assume it's there and it's the truth and that it is a fact, but that unfortunately isn't always the case. And you might hear grown-ups talk about it being fake news. But there are ways we can investigate things, and your grown-ups can help you with this too, to decide if it's real or fake, if it's fact or fiction. So you can ask, who wrote this? Was it a journalist? Was it someone who's just written it because they felt like it? Why did they write it? Did they write it because they want to share information, or did they want to write it because they wanted to hurt someone or upset someone and it's not true? You can investigate why. If fake news upsets someone else, then you can support your friends. And your responsibility and your grown-up's responsibility is to only share things that you have checked are true. So talk about things with your grown-ups that you see and hear from the internet. So for our Safer Internet Day theme, remember, when you're looking on the internet, Question who did it, why did they do it? Check if it's true. Check other websites, are they saying the same thing? And then always ask for help if you're unsure. There are also many other aspects of the internet that we need to think about being safe on. So have a think. Can you think of any other safety rules or messages for when using the internet? I found another way. I borrowed this off the internet. I've checked and I think it's very important, and it's some things for you to think about for online safety. And you can see there they've used the word SMART down the side, S-M-A-R-T, and each of those letters has got a separate word. So the first one is safe. Keep your personal information safe. When we're on the internet, we often log in and put all this information about us on our games and our apps, but that really important sentence there, if you wouldn't share it to a stranger on the street, don't share it with strangers on the internet. Keep your information safe is our first letter. Our second letter is M. Don't meet up. We often chat with our friends on the internet. We even get to see them in videos if we're lucky enough. But if a person who you don't know ever asks you to meet up, you must say no, and you must tell an adult. You do not want to be meeting up with people from online that you do not know. The A is for accepting. Unfortunately, some documents or things on the internet might contain a virus. So if anything pops up or appears and you don't know what it is, you should delete it and speak to an adult about it, because you don't want to damage your computer by giving it a virus. The R is from reliable, linked a little bit to Safer Internet Day's theme. We've spoken that everyone's not always trustworthy, so making sure you know when your information is coming from is really important. And the last one, our T, most importantly, is tell someone. If you are worried or uncomfortable by anything online, you must tell someone. And if you hear from a friend that they're upset by something online, you should tell someone about that too. And then you can all talk about it and help each other out. So thinking about our SMART, our words in our whole word of SMART, what would you do if you saw an advert pop up saying you had won a prize? You don't know where it's come from. What would you do? What would you do if a link for a video popped up? It's amazing new football trick, something you really enjoy, but it just appeared. You don't know who it's from. What would you do? You're playing games and someone on there asks you to meet up in person. You don't know them. What would you do? Let's go back. So hopefully you were able to think about those 3 sentences and you've made sensible decisions thinking about our SMART. Don't open adverts, don't click on videos when you don't know where they're from, and don't meet up with people that you don't know. So some very important messages and some things for you to think about while using the internet. But I have a little challenge for you. So my internet message is quite simple and it's on a PowerPoint and it's there to go. But how would you teach another child about internet safety? Could you make it a little bit more exciting for them? Could you make a nice jazzy poster? Could you write some rules? Could you create your own short little video or presentation? We would love to see your work. So look out for a Facebook post so you can share any pictures of things you've done, or send an email in to your teacher and they will forward it on to me so that I can have a look at what you've been up to. There are also on the website other videos and activities all about online safety, which you're welcome to have a little look at. It is really important at the moment to be safe online. The internet is amazing and has lots of wonderful things on it, but staying safe online is really, really important. So please make sure you do. And that is me done for today. Some very important messages and some very important things to think about. See if you can have a little look at that challenge, and I look forward to seeing things. Take care, everybody. Bye.